Good evening, everybody. This is Storm here, and today we're going to discuss our final game from the State of Play Where Winds Meet, made by Everstone Studio. It is a Chinese-based studio that focuses on martial arts, which a lot of games nowadays are coming out like this. We have Shifu, Black Myth Wukong coming out, and another game that I'm also looking forward to, Phantom Blade Zero. We'll be discussing about that game in a later video. But with that being said, let's get on with the information where winds meet. Hi, my name is Berlin Liu, the producer from Everstone Studio, and I'm delighted to announce that our title Where Winds Meet will be coming to the PlayStation 5. We have dedicated 5 years of crafting our epic wuxia open world action adventure RPG game. So we're really looking forward to bringing it to all you PlayStation fans. Wuxia is a genre of fiction and cinema featuring warriors from ancient China, often shown using superhuman martial arts feats. Think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or House of the Flying Daggers. Then think of you as a young swordsman or swordswoman getting the chance to master these amazing Chinese martial arts to enhance your combat prowess, or more intricately to solve puzzles and traverse our vast landscape. Right. They basically confirm you are able to switch genders, male or female, and the title of what kind of martial arts game this is, they're referring to as the wuxia genre, where the best way I could describe it is like it does have traditional martial arts, but basically the fighters are like superhuman. Like, think of it like Fallen Kingdom, or like they said, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and House of the Flying Daggers, like that kind of stuff. Those type of movies have always been interesting to me because it does have like the traditional martial arts, but it's just over the top with it, which is very entertaining. So but what I found out from Where Winds Meet, I think right now is early access on PC. I could be wrong about that, but to my knowledge, the game is still being worked on, even though it's on early access on PC. I could be totally wrong about that, but yeah, it definitely piqued my interest with the wuxia martial arts. Able to pick a male or female. I believe you can also, I don't know, like character customization they have. I don't know if they have like a preset version of the character and you're just picking a male or female of that character, or you can actually customize your character face. Like, just going off by the trailer, it looks like we could probably change the outfits, but I could be wrong. And time will tell when we get close to launch, whenever they announce it. To my knowledge, I don't believe they have a set year when this game comes out, but let's continue with the information to see if it was said in any way. Your character might use the mystical power of the Qinggong to run up sheer cliffs or across the shimmering surface of water at high speed, or use the power of Qi to stun the enemies from a distance, or grasp objects from far out of reach. Martial arts skills can also be acquired from observing and mimicking the behavior of animals. Breathe fire like a dragon, leap like a giant toad, or roar like a lion. All skills that can provide incredibly useful when faced with an array of foes, whether human or maybe with a giant bear you accidentally provoked. Where Winds Meet is set in the period in Chinese history known as the 5 Dynasties and 10 Kingdoms. For us, this historical period offers excellent opportunity because it was time of great turbulence and change, and represents the perfect setting for our young hero to carve their path and discover their destiny. This, of course, is a narrative to unfold and reveal as the game progresses. For example, You will uncover the mystery of your own identity, discover the historical backdrop of epic adventure, enjoy intriguing encounters with captivating characters, then quite possibly battle with them. But we won't say too much about this now, it remains to be discovered. It's really the game open world that we can't wait for you to experience. It's a vast and seamless open world that will unfold before your eyes, revealing breathtaking landscapes. You'll adventure through different regions rich in historical and cultural features. Man, now that was a mouthful. They definitely gone all out by taking inspiration from different time that happened during Chinese culture, and it's kind of a cool idea, able to learn like new martial arts skills by observing and mimicking bears. So that kind of made me think about like that, how you gonna get like the crane stance or tiger or mantis, like those type of fighting styles by observing those animals in the wild. So that kind of makes me think there is some type of skill tree. So like if we could observe animals and learn different fire styles by mimicking them, are there possibilities that there are like dojos that have masters that we could learn from, that have like mastered different fire styles? So like, can I get a character and am I able to learn like the drunken style, or there's a whole lot of different styles. They're like Wing Chun and all that. But that is pretty cool. I really want to see how do that look like you just observing animals in the wild being in their natural habitat, and as you're observing you get like a notification that by observing them you manage to learn like a different fighting style. You learn the tiger. That I would definitely want to see. Alright, on to our next bit of news. Interacting with diverse local NPCs and revealing in the wuxia influence so evident in the puzzles and plots. The narration and of course the wuxia stories, whether it's individuals like the erratic behavior of a villager in the Qinghe region or the machinations of various factions at play, we think you'll be intrigued to dive deeper into the narrative thread underlying our martial arts saga. Where Winds Meet has an oriental martial arts theme, we attach great importance to the presentations of martial arts wuxia elements in the game. Weapons are an important part of the player's combat ability. We try to restore a variety of unique weapons in wuxia martial arts in the game, such as spear, sword, fan, dual blades, umbrella, and glaive. In addition to weapons, there are also some equally important fighting capabilities in the game, which is an inheritance and extension of the traditional Chinese martial arts Kung Fu. It includes some real-life fighting moves and others that appear to defy the laws of physics, adding a romantic and fantastic element to the combat system. We hope to introduce players around the world to the unique charm of wuxia martial arts combat. Players can use an acupoint hit to temporarily freeze their opponents or use chi to grip to disarm their opponents. Alright, that's all sound very interesting. By the sound of it, there will be like NPCs to give us some side missions, which is pretty standard for open world games. And the fact you can have the opportunity to use acupoint, like basic acupuncture points to freeze the enemy and use your charm, your chi, which is, I am curious how would that work. And when it comes to the weapons, I wonder, do you get one weapon or you can use multiple different weapons? Me personally, I'm always looking forward to being a spear user. Or a glaive, one of those two, but mostly spear. So I am curious how the different moves you could pull off with the different weapons will look. Umbrella definitely sounds very interesting also. Alright, now let's cover the last bit of news that we have. Launch a counterattack. There will also be some powerful enemies waiting for you to challenge. It is a breadth of strategy and variety of weapons and skill that make Where Winds Meet so compelling. We think and we hope that PlayStation fans agree. We hope you find the setting intriguing, rich, challenging, and refreshingly different. We will of course be optimizing the game control for PlayStation and for the PS5 DualSense controller, allowing users to navigate the martial art mysteries and move for a seamless and unforgettable adventure. Alright, so that wraps up our last information Where Winds Meet. I'm happy they are going to take the PS5 controller into consideration, because I am curious how would, like, the stuff that could go on in a game, I'm curious how would that feel going through the DualSense controller. And I'm happy a lot of developers are using the DualSense controller to its full capabilities. But what do you guys think about Where Winds Meet? Is it going to be a day one buy for you, a wait and see, or are you going to pass because it's not the type of game that you play? So, with that being said, I am going to be taking a closer look to the game. As you saw from that last bit of info, they didn't give no indication that when this game might come out eventually. So there are other events that are coming out later this year that they could have also appearance, like there's Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, and the Jeff Keighley Games Awards that happen around the end of by December. So time will tell. But going off what they have shown off right now, and they said they've been working on this for 5 years, I say this game could probably have like a 2025 release. I believe they could do a 2025 release, or at most early 2026, because this past week's, like, the announcements of different games, 2025 could be very packed, but we'll see what happens. So with that being said, this is Storm, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have another video that's going to be coming out probably sometime this week, and I will be continuing my Kingdom Hearts live stream for playing all the Kingdom Hearts titles in order. I have not forgotten about that. It just, a lot of games came out, so the Kingdom Hearts live stream will have to take a back burn, but it is coming back probably at some point next week. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good night. And also, if you want to read the information about Where Winds Meet, I will post a link to the channel so you guys can read the information yourself without me commentating in the background. So I hope you guys have a good night. I'll catch you guys in the next one.